The devil in my phone, he wanna talk, but I'm not really up for conversations.
Can't get my, oh, we're in a whole load of shambles right now. Why do I always start my videos in shambles?
She's a shamble type of gal.
Shambled kind of girl. We're about to hit the beach. Like I said, welcome back to another vlog. I'm going to vlog for the next few days. We've got a few exciting days planned. Obviously, it's going to be a jam-packed week now that it is the last week that I'm up at my parents'. So we've got a fair bit of stuff to do. But first things first, the weather is perfect. And I feel like if you've watched any of my videos, you know that means we need to head straight to the beach. So we just got some food. We're gonna chill out on the beach for a little bit, and yeah, I just thought I'd take you along for the next couple of days, show you some different meals as always and some workouts, and just kind of bring you along some life updates. I'm working a little bit more on my secret project, gonna be doing a little bit more painting this week. Yeah, it's all happening. So we're gonna go and enjoy these by the beach now, and then I'll check in with you guys a little bit later.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know, if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high, even if the sky is falling down. Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground. And I really wanna know, if I will ever figure out where the road goes.
Good morning. Good morning, guys. It is a fresh new day. I'm just heading over to grab my coffee because your girl is a little bit tired, and I think that's going to be the vibe for this entire video.
You want to say hello as well?
So I actually just had a hectic sleep in this morning, which was so nice after getting up at 3 a.m. the last 2 days. So I had a sleep in today, and I'm actually off work today, so I'm hoping to get a fair few things done. So my secret project that I've been working on is so close to done. I reckon maybe in another 2 hours, which I'm going to sit down and do now. Hopefully it'll be in the drafting process. I'm planning on meal prepping. I also want to go train today, and I'm hoping to organize a few things with the house. So there's a few like little more organization things I want to do, and like prepping to like paint some more rooms, so that like next week I can finally start like bringing my furniture in and getting all that stuff organized. So the fun bit. So that's the plan for today. We'll see how we go. And yeah, I'm gonna get straight into doing a little bit more work on my secret project, and I'll see you guys when we're ready to train. couple of days later. Long story short, after the last clip that you guys saw, I ended up making myself a green tea and heading back into the gym for one of their little mobility workshops. And I actually originally wanted to film this for you because I've never really filmed any like mobility workshops for you guys before, so I thought it'd be really cool. However, because of like the interactive nature and because this was something that the members were all still learning and it was like a really packed class, basically I couldn't film while I was there. So I did do that, but instead I thought today I would run you through like how to do that mobility workshop from like the comfort of your own home or at the gym. So basically you're gonna need some form of resistance band, or if you don't have that, you can actually use a towel as well. So let's get into it. For this first movement, you wanna get both your feet, you wanna spread them a little bit apart. Basically, you wanna be able to reach down for the floor and touch the floor with one of your hands. So the closer your feet are together, the more intense the stretch, the further apart your feet, the easier it is going to be to reach down for the floor. So find that little happy spot for you. From there, you're gonna alternate between having both hands rest gently on the floor for about 10 seconds. After you've done that, you're gonna leave one hand on the floor, slowly lifting that other arm up, rotating through that upper body and that spine, reaching up for the ceiling. You're gonna hold that for like 3 to 5 seconds as well. Once you've done that, we're gonna slowly come back to that middle point and we're gonna hold it in that middle point again. Going into movement number 2, once again, it's another rotation kind of movement. So you're gonna have one foot in front of the other to start off with. You're then going to lean into that front leg, and the opposite arm to the leg that is in front is going to rest against that knee. You're using that front arm on that leg to push away from it and really reaching nice and tall over to the other side. You're gonna hold this for about 10 seconds, then you're going to rotate back through and do the same movement on the other side. Now, obviously there is a little bit of strength component in the fact that you're holding an isometric lunge, essentially being up in that position. If that feels uncomfortable, or if you just want to take that pressure off your legs, your easier version today is to do the same thing but in an actual lunge on the floor. So letting that back knee sit on the floor, from there it's the same concept. So pushing away with that front arm on that opposite leg, twisting that spine and reaching straight out with the other arm. For this next one, you're going to be transitioning between a downward dog and a cobra stretch. So starting off with the downward dog, you obviously want to have your hands and your feet a decent distance apart with this one. Obviously, the closer you bring them together, the harder the exercise is going to be. So from here, you want to have straight arms and straight legs. You're pushing through your shoulders back into your hips, and you want to try and keep your feet on the floor. So your heels are naturally going to want to rise up. You want to try and keep your feet nice and flat as you go through this movement. So we're going to hold that for about 10 seconds. Once you've done that, we're then going to slowly come forward into a plank, drop your hips, and we're going to go into a cobra stretch. So with this one, you're keeping your chest nice and proud. You're pushing away with your hands for this one and trying to get your hips nice and low to the floor. If you do want to make this exercise a little bit harder, you can actually do your push down into a cobra stretch to make it a more advanced movement. Once again, just trying to take it nice and slow and holding each of those positions for about 10 seconds. Second last exercise, we're working with the resistance band. So with this one, you want to be really careful because it will actually put your shoulder in a bit of an awkward position. So the further out you grab on the resistance band, the easier it's going to be. So my recommendation would be to start as far out as you can, and then if that is too easy, then slowly bring your hands forward. Now with this one, you're going to keep your arms nice and straight. There will be a soft bend in them. You're going to start with your hands down by your hips. You're going to slowly raise your arms up past your head. It's then going to go over past your head, and you're going to bring it down towards your bum on the other side. Once you've done that, you're then bringing it back over the other way. Lucky last, onto our final movement. You guys are going to start off in your child pose. However, I then want you to wiggle your hands a little bit further forward. So instead of laying back on your heels with your bum is more up in the air, and you're pushing your shoulder blades down to the floor. So you should be able to feel that stretching already across your shoulder blades. So from here, you're going to keep one arm out straight as it currently is. With the other arm, you're going to be reaching it underneath the other arm, literally straight out on that 90 degrees angle. And you're going to rest that side of your head down on the floor. Now this is your starting position. So we're going to hold this for about those 5 to 10 seconds. Once you've done that, you're slowly going to bring that arm back past your body, start to slowly rotate your spine, and you're bringing that arm slowly up to the ceiling, holding it where you can feel that pull. We're going to hold it there for another 5 to 10 seconds, and then we're slowly going to come back in. So with this movement, you're going to do 2 sets on one side, then you're going to swap it over, and we're going to be doing 2 sets on the other side. That is it for our little mobility workshop. I hope you guys did enjoy it. Leave some comments below if you do try it at home, and also if you want to see more mobility kind of workouts like this. this because, like I said, it's not something that I've ever really done on my channel. So if you're interested in having more, let me know. Besides that, let's get into the final dinner of this video, which is also the last dinner that I'm going to be cooking at home while living at home. See you then.
Talk to me nice, talk to me honestly. Look in my eyes, don't let it fall on me. Say you're a good guy, make me believe it. Don't wanna hear it, I wanna see it. See how rewind, when we rewind, it feels so nice. We time, you I know how to make me feel right. I can't help got this sweet talk. I'm already on my way. I'm pulling up, don't be late. I'm cutting through all the lanes. Sweet talk. You need to say let's convey. No need for no flowers, babe. I'm already on my way, on my way. Why you blushing? Yeah, sweet concussion.